the Jesuits?
Absolutely.
What did the Jesuits do? Who was Ignatius Loyola?
He was a great saint.
He was a great saint?
He brought more
He founded the Jesuit order.
more people to the faith.
How come Ignatius Loyola had a counter-reformation, and his whole plan was to stop the Reformation from taking place?
The whole point was to re-enliven the Catholic Church, and he did a great job with that.
What do you think the Spanish Inquisition
That's what
did?
counter-reformation is.
What do you think the Spanish Inquisition did?
It brought people to the truth.
was a great job of murdering millions.
It brought people to the truth.
By murdering them?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, come on. I know enough history to know that Ignatius Loyola was a murdering dog.
No, he was.
Absolutely.
You don't know that Ignatius ever murdered anybody.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
The records. Oh, Ignatius personally,
You don't know
or
that
his
at all.
Jesuit dogs that
You
went
don't
on
know that
after
the
him.
Jesuits said, it's really insulting to call them dogs, too.
Yeah, they are dogs.
They're not dogs. They're great
They're
men.
wicked. The Jesuits.
They're great men who try
Hey,
to
that
bring
Jesuit
people
general
exactly
is
to
the
what
most
he's
wicked
talking
man
about.
out there right now.
Yeah, Pope is a Jesuit. You know that.
Yeah, I know he is.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? Now, how is the Pope the Jesuit when the Jesuits were suppressed before and now the Pope is a Jesuit?
No.
Never has there been a Jesuit Pope, correct?
Right.
Why is there one now?
Because he's the right man for the job.
Is he now?
He's the one
So
that
you
helps
so
us
you
to
believe
respond.
so you believe what Pope Francis is teaching now is Bible, or is it his ex cathedra preaching?
It's right from the Bible.
It is, huh?
Yeah.
So accepting homosexuality, accepting all those other sins, and bringing them into the church is what he's
Where
supposed
does he
to
say
do.
that?
He's been saying it
No, he
everywhere.
hasn't. You believe he wasn't
No,
reading the press?
I listen to
You're
what he
not-
says, his
you're
own
not
words.
listening to him. No,
His
absolutely not.
Jesuits or Pope Francis' own words.
He wrote a great encyclical letter recently that I think we should read. I think we really enjoy
I
it.
understand what he wrote
Did
because
you
I
read
know
what he wrote
I know
about
Francis
same-sex
is.
marriage?
I know who Francis is.
Did you read it? No,
I know
you
who the
don't
Jesuits
really.
are.
No, I'm afraid you
I
don't.
know who the Jesuits are.
I don't think
Absolutely,
you really know.
I do.
You know a caricature of both of them.
A character.
Caricature.
Hey, let me ask you this: Is it of God to get people drunk to pay for this building right here? Because these people are getting hammered out there. Do you think this is right?
I don't know that anybody's getting hammered. I don't have anything
What?
to do with that.
What do you think you have anything
I don't know
with that?
anybody's getting
Isn't
hammered.
this going to support the Basilica?
At the building. Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
You think that? So making money
I don't
off
know that anybody's
booze?
getting hammered.
What are you talking about? Look at all the beer in there and all the drinking and all the booze. Have you ever watched these people stumble out? Have you ever watched these people stumble out? Are you kidding me? You got to be blind not to see that.
No, I don't see anybody
You're
stumbling
making
out.
money.
You
You're
see one
making
person
money
stumbling?
off of this, off booze.
It's a way in which people in the community are able to support something.
They're getting drunk.
Most of them aren't Catholic, huh?
Yeah,
I
but
don't
they're
know
getting
that they're
drunk.
getting drunk.
What happens when you drink booze?
You
No,
never
I
drink.
don't.
I don't
No, I
either.
don't.
I don't either.
No.
Stand here and talk to a few as they come out. You'll
They
see.
might have gone in there that way too. Huh?
Doesn't matter.
It's a way. They also do some great tours. If you had a ticket, you'd be able to go in and get a great tour of that facility.
I don't need a tour
It
of
would
that.
be helpful for
You
you.
ever heard of the Waldenses?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ever heard of them? You know who murdered them?
Yeah, you murdered them. They're still there.
No, a lot of them have been murdered by the
They're
Roman
still there.
Catholic papacy.
Yeah.
What about
Absolutely. How about the Donatists?
What about all the
How about the
Catholics
Edict
that
of
were
Milan?
killed?
Do you know about the Edict of Milan?
That didn't really exist.
Oh.
You ever read the
Okay.
book, City
What about
of
the Edict
God?
against the Donatists? How about the Edict against the Donatists?
Yeah.
Do you know that? You know about
Yeah,
that?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So they didn't kill the Donatists.
Well, tell me this: there were all kinds of awful things that were more political than religious, huh? So there were a lot of Catholics that were killed in that too. Huh?
Exactly. So why would the Pope and why would the Jesuits and why would they be involved in all after that's after the Jesuits, the rise of the Jesuits after the Counter-Reformation? Why would they be involved? Yeah, that was before all that. What I'm saying is afterwards, why would they be involved with things like that?
Yeah. They're not.
would
They're
they?
involved in doing with this generation.
No. Why are they
leading people
involved?
to
Why
turn
are
away
they
from
involved
their
with
sin
subverting governments
to
and everything
accept
else?
Jesus. No, that's what they're about. Is that?
Come on.
No, no,
You know as
really.
well as I do. Hey, you know as well as I do that the Vatican and the Jesuits have more power in this world than you could ever imagine.
No,
More money than you could ever
Were
imagine.
that only the case, huh?
Come on,
Because-
seriously.
No.
Where's
There's
all the money of the
nobody that
Vatican?
does more. Huh?
Where's
There's
all-
nobody that does more.
How does the
for
Vatican
poor.
have so much money?
They don't.
What do you mean they don't
They
have
don't.
money?
That's why we have to give them a check every year.
Are you kidding me?
They
How
don't
can
have
you
money.
even, do you really believe that?
Have you ever looked at their balance sheets?
Yeah. Have you ever looked at their
No, no.
investments?
Have you? Yeah.
Have you ever looked at their
absolutely.
investments?
I absolutely have.
So have I. They're worth trillions.
No. Hey.
Oh, now come on!
No,
They
no,
own
no.
stock in all of the major. They own stock in all of the major corporations. That's easily
And
provable.
some major corporations, they obviously
No,
do.
the most wealthy corporations in the
stewardship.
world.
That's the stewardship.
No.
that Jesus
They're
talks
supposed
about.
to be. They're not supposed to be a
That's stewardship.
business.
No,
They're
they're
supposed
not
to be a
business.
church.
They use their funds.
You know, I'll tell you one
beautifully.
thing. They've taught you.
They
They have
more
taught you one thing.
hospitals.
They've taught you how to argue effectively to deflect things and not
the
answer.
Basilica does, huh? Now you tell me what other church
let's
does
talk
what
about
the Basilica
let's talk
does.
about the over four. Hey, hang on.
No.
Let's
In
talk
terms
about.
of feeding
Okay,
people
can we
every
talk about
day,
this?
sir, huh?
How about the over 400
Giving them
cases
sandwiches.
of sexual molestation of children against the St. Paul parish? What about those?
Allegations, huh?
Those are, you don't believe any of them are true?
No, I didn't say that.
Are you saying that these people aren't molested?
Absolutely, lots of them are true, huh?
Yeah, and it's happening all over the place.
In families, that's the sad thing.
No, it's happening. It's happening in Catholic churches.
How awful it is that those things happen in families.
You know why they happen, don't you? Because of a lot of things. One of the things is the unscriptural celibacy that is taught by the Roman Catholic Church. That you can't get married. That's wicked. That's not in the Bible. Forbidding to marry and to abstain from meats.
What does St. Paul tell people?
That's what the Bible says.
What does St. Paul tell people?
That to marry. No, he said it was better to marry than to burn.
In context,
He said it is not good. It is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, let every man have his own wife and every wife have his own husband.
Right.
That's what he said. To avoid fornication.
Absolutely.
That's what it
But
said.
and if they marry, they have not sinned.
Yeah, but if thou marry, thou hast not
we
sinned.
don't say marriage is a sin. We say marriage is beautiful.
Well, then why don't you get married?
Marriage is a great sacrament. It's not for me. That's not what God's asked me to do.
I'd love to see that. Then why are so many children being molested then in Catholic churches?
I'm sorry, it's part of sin, original sin. Huh?
No, it's not part of original sin. It's because of the perversion that's taught.
Why are so many of the priests in the Vatican involved in sodomy and sodomite and orgies?
No, I don't think that's really true.
Well, no, it's been reported on widely.
But by whom?
By for example,
no, but I'm saying
48
I don't
hours.
think that's realistic.
No, they went in with hidden cameras and filmed it.
And filmed sodomy. No, that's not.
No. They filmed sodomy.
They filmed.
If you want to talk doctrine, you can come talk to us.
They did. They went in and filmed it.